But I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here, better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden he had a problem, and he only developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate.
Who gets you in the divorce, Trump or Elon?
Let me just tell you what every Republican is doing. I have here's where we are today. We're literally, heads are in the garbage can right now. That's the state of everybody I know at the moment. Not going to lie, it's an ugly day. You know, you hate it when your friends are fighting. I continue to believe that their partnership last year saved America. And I also continue to believe their goals are not mutually exclusive. When fights get personal, though, it means the enemy is advancing. And in this case, it means the Democrats are laughing and advancing. So
guys, imagine my surprise when this is what I see. As soon as I log in today, I'm like, hey, what's going on with the news today? And then I just see Elon Musk posting a video of Donald Trump and Epstein. I heard that they had been feuding, but I didn't know they went to war. It's like they both went bonkers, especially Elon. Elon Musk is vindictive as hell because Trump says some things, but Elon Musk went really, really far. I don't know why he's so offended, because they disagree on the budget bill. Like, that's what this is all about. It's all about this one big, beautiful bill. Trump says it doesn't add to the deficit. Elon says it does. Here's Trump's explanation.
Elon and I had a great relationship. I don't know if it will anymore. I was surprised because you were here. Everybody in this room practically was here as we had a wonderful send-off. He said wonderful things about me. You couldn't have nicer. Said the best things. He's worn the hat. Trump was right about everything. And I am right about the great, big, beautiful bill. We call it a great, big, beautiful bill because that's what it is. And again, biggest tax cuts in history, biggest economic development moves anywhere. We've never done anything like it. Business is spurred. And I don't know if you've seen the numbers, but the numbers came out. Even the CBO, which is run by Democrats, said that we're going to be doing, I'd like you to discuss it, the 2.8 trillion, that CBO. This is a group of people that are Democrats. They're very hostile to us. They just came out with phenomenal numbers, what it does. Do you want to mention that, Scott?
Yes, sir. So what we've seen is we keep hearing from the CBO that there's going to be a large deficit from the bill, which we disagree with, but using the CBO scoring, they came out and scored the tariff revenue. We think it'll be the minimum of $2.8 trillion over the 10-year window, which actually puts the bill in surplus if you include the tariff revenue, which they won't do.
It gives you a tremendous surplus, but we're not allowed to use that. For some reason, they say scoring. Nobody knows what scoring means. Maybe a couple of people, but nobody. Somebody sits in the background. They say, well, we're not going to allow that. They're not allowing other things that we have that are tremendously profitable for our country. But I'm very disappointed because Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here. Better than you people. He knew everything about it. He had no problem with it. All of a sudden he had a problem, and he only developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate, because that's billions and billions of dollars, and it really is unfair. We want to have cars of all types. Electric, we want to have electric, but we want to have a gasoline, combustion. We want to have different. We want to have hybrids. We want to have we want to be able to sell everything. And when that was cut, and Congress wanted to cut it, he became a little bit different, and I can understand that. But he knew every aspect of this bill. He knew it better than almost anybody, and he never had a problem until right after he left. And if you saw the statements he made about me, which I'm sure you can get very easily, it's very fresh on tape, he said the most beautiful things about me. And he hasn't said bad about me personally, but I'm sure that'll be next. But I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot.
But unfortunately, as civil as Trump seemed here, he did say some other things that obviously rubbed Elon the wrong way, because he obviously went completely nuclear. This got so bad, they practically saying, my thing is better than yours. I effed your girl. Like, if this is like two couples, this is like a couple fighting. It's like boyfriend and girlfriend. It's like two married people divorcing. I'm taking the house. the kids, your wee small, I'm having an affair, the other person's better than you. This is like crazy. Like, you can't get it up. The other person can get it up 4-5 times in a day. That's how bad this is. I'm going to start with Trump. And there's so much that happened so fast. And I don't know if this was all some sort of massive plot to get, like, Tesla's business back going, or if this really happened. I think it's real, but there's no way to know for sure if it was a plot by the two of them or not, because they were so tight, you know what I'm saying? But this is what Trump said on Truth Social. Elon was, from the bottom up, Elon was wearing thin. I asked him to leave. I took away his EV mandate that forced everyone to buy electric cars that nobody else wanted, that he knew for months I was going to do, and he just went crazy. It's the way that this is worded is hilarious. Now, Elon Musk obviously denies this because he's posting about this. He said this is such an obvious lie. Here's a clip from him. Technically, Elon is kind of right here because he doesn't seem to have publicly, at least, had a problem with taking away any type of electric vehicle mandate or tax credits or anything like that.
We don't need the $7,500 tax credit. I would say, honestly, I would just can this whole bill. Don't pass it. That's my recommendation.
What about the support, though, for the charging network? I mean, there are parts of this bill and no?
No, I mean, do we need support for gas stations? We don't. So there's no need for this for support for a charging network. I would delete it. Delete.
Okay, all right.
I'm literally saying get rid of all subsidies, but also for oil and gas.
I mean, so that's kind of +1 for Elon on that front. But let me go back to what Trump said. So the easiest way to save money in our budget, billions and billions of dollars, is to eliminate government subsidies and Elon's government subsidies and contracts. I was always surprised that Biden didn't do it. Wow. Then you got the last one here saying, I don't mind Elon turning against me, but he should have done so months ago. This is one of the greatest bills ever presented to Congress. And then he kind of goes further on from there to discuss the things that are great about the bill, because obviously, I think at this point, President Trump went into damage control mode. Elon doesn't really seem like he gives a crap. He's like, look, kill the bill. I don't like it, so whatever. But Trump is trying to get the bill passed. And honestly, I don't think they're really in a great position to try to go back and revamp the entire thing. I could be wrong, but it seemed to me like, I mean, we're 6 months in, and this is the first significant thing that Congress has even talked about. So I don't want to wait another 6 months for them to have to come back with something else that a lot of people are still going to disagree with later on. Obviously, Elon Musk strongly disagrees with Trump's assessment of how the bill is going to work. I don't know if Elon Musk is considering tariffs or not, and if he thinks it's still going to be a massive blow to the deficit, even when you consider tariffs, or maybe he considers it too big of a risk because we don't know if we'll be able to fully collect all that money with certainty. I really don't know, but this dude, needless to say, totally went in. He actually said after that he was going to go about, since Trump said he was going to remove Elon's government subsidies, Elon said, okay, well, I'll go ahead and decommission the Dragon spacecraft, which
Gulf of
was
America,
the spacecraft used to rescue the astronauts, as you can see here. So he's like, well, hey, no more astronauts rescued. I mean, technically, this was obviously it's not going to happen often anyway, but I kind of find it hilarious that he brought that up. Obviously, Trump isn't really going to retaliate. I think he was just kind of being tongue-in-cheek there. But I think when it got really ugly, and what a lot of people don't want to forgive, is that there was a tweet on one of these, let me see if I can find it, where Elon said something about impeachment. Yeah, it's right here. Well, Elon didn't say it himself. This person, Ian, said it. It says, President versus Elon, who wins? So our money's on Elon. Trump should be impeached and JD Vance should replace him. Elon Musk says yes. Now, people went crazy over this. Now, I gave this a heart just so I could find it. So it's not because I like it. It's so I could easily find it under my list of likes. But this is where I draw the line. Some people drew the line at Epstein. I drew the line here because you worked hard to get Trump in office. Whatever disagreements y'all have, just because he said, hey, this is the bill I want to pass, and maybe you don't think it's the bill that you feel like he should pass. I mean, going this far, talking about impeachment, I definitely think that's wrong. And JD Vance, now the whole thing here, just so you guys know from a technical standpoint, you can make a tweet and you can edit the tweet. So is it possible Ian edited the tweet after? Maybe. I don't know if you can see an audit trail for the tweet or see the different versions. I don't see a way to do that, for example, on Elon's tweet. But I know for a fact that you can, that like if I make a tweet, if it's mine, I can edit it. And if somebody has already responded to it, it'll, you know, their response will still stay. And my edited version will show. Now, this has been 5 hours ago. So Elon Musk obviously probably knows about this already. I've seen it literally in the news, like other news like stations reporting, writing whole articles and blogs saying that Elon Musk calls to impeach Trump. So obviously Elon Musk has no intention of taking this down. That's where I think the line should be drawn. On top of him saying that there is a bombshell and is that Trump is in the Epstein files. He says it somewhere around here. He says, time to drop the real truth, the real big bomb. Real Donald Trump is in the Epstein files. That's the reason why they have not made it public. Have a nice day, Donald J. Trump. So as you can see, Elon Musk is extremely petty here. Like he's saying that he's in the Epstein list. Okay, he's out there doing God knows what to who knows what out there with the Clintons. Okay, but he says, mark this post for the future. The truth will come out. Obviously, we don't know the truth about that. I'm skeptical that the truth is going to come out at this point. Obviously, if Trump is in office, and as wild as Trump can be sometimes, if the truth hasn't come out under him, I don't know who's going to get in there and release the truth. Like it might be something where even the president doesn't have the power to release certain pieces of information if they haven't released it yet. So I wouldn't count on that one, Elon. This might be showing his naivete as it relates to the government. But guys, there is a silver lining here because in the end, this literally came out just a few minutes ago. Elon Musk agrees that Trump and he and Trump should make peace. Okay, he should make peace. I support real Donald Trump and Elon Musk, and they should make peace for the benefit of our great nation. We are much stronger together than apart. You're not wrong. Elon Musk responds, I agree. Obviously, at one point, and I'm not going to look for every single tweet because there's just so many. Elon Musk went crazy. He did go crazy. But at one point, he said that Trump would have lost the election without him. Now, obviously, we don't know if that's true. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. I don't know. Pennsylvania was where Elon was campaigning, and Trump won Pennsylvania. So might he have lost without Elon Musk? Maybe. It's very possible.
We've done a great job. Elon knew that. Elon endorsed me very strongly. He actually went up and campaigned for me. I think I would have won. Susie would say I would have won Pennsylvania easily anyway, even if the governor ran, the real governor, not the governor from Minnesota, he's a sick puppy, that guy. That poor guy, feels sorry for him. But they made a bad choice with him. But if you pick Shapiro or anybody else, I spoke to him recently about his house being set on fire, which was terrible. But if they picked him, I would have won Pennsylvania. I won it by a lot.
At least lost Pennsylvania. Maybe still won the election, but who knows? But this is just such a big mess. Do I think that Trump is in the wrong or Elon's in the wrong? I actually think that Elon is in the wrong here because he went totally nuclear. Trump did kind of roast a little bit, saying basically I let him go and he's for electric vehicle. You know, I didn't want his electric vehicle mandate and taking away subsidies and stuff. So did he like make some threats? Sure, but like come on, it's two truths. Elon Musk went on a tear. There's so much stuff that Elon Musk said. I can't even show you everything that he said. He like went bonkers. He started reposting things that he said in the past, posting all of these memes saying that Trump's, look, this one says, I'm going to increase spending. I plan to cut spending, but I'm actually increasing spending. Other things, posting stuff that Trump posted back from 2012 and 2013. I cannot believe the Republicans are extending a debt ceiling, and I am a Republican. I am embarrassed. No member of Congress should be eligible for re-election if our country's budget is not balanced. Deficits not allowed. So there's so much of this. He posted so much of this in the last 2 days. I mean, it's got to be like easily like 100, 200 different tweets just about this topic and roasting Trump. It's crazy that one disagreement on policy can lead to all of this. It should have never evolved into some sort of personal attacks. Certainly not related to Epstein. Certainly not related to impeachment. They already did that a couple times. And again, I don't know if he meant to do that one because he's just reposting what other people posted. But still, Elon Musk knows how the platform works a hell of a lot better than me and a lot of other people. So I'm sure he knows what he did there. And I guess he's okay with it. Maybe he's really mad. I don't know what pissed him off so bad just because Trump said something that he felt like was untrue. That I don't think is enough to warrant all of this. Like maybe call him out for lying or being incorrect. But to turn it into this much, it's going to be so much fodder for the Democrats. The Democrats are probably just freaking salivating at the mouth right now. Just so happy. That is reason alone why this shouldn't be happening. You love liberal tears. I love liberal tears. This is not going to bring liberal tears, Elon. Stop it. Trump's going to pass the bill. Trump's going to pass. He's the president. He can try to do what he wants. The hell, he doesn't even write the bill. Like the people in Congress do it. Get on the congressmen and women. But we don't want the Democrats happy, guys. Okay, we don't want the Democrats happy. We don't want them, you're fighting. No, we don't want them happy. We want them sad and hurt and disappointed and never getting over their ex, Joe Biden. Do we want them to always wish that they could have got it on with Kamala? Like they thought that they was going to monkey branch from Sleepy Joe over to Kamala. We want to rub salt in that wound forever, okay? Don't take the sting away, okay? You two guys need to go ahead, kiss and make up or something because this is not a good look. It's petty. It's low. I mean, it's hilarious, but this should not be happening. But let me know what you guys think. Do you think that Elon Musk is right here and that there needs to be more cuts? I mean, do we have hopes of passing this if there are more cuts? Or do you think that Trump is right in that we don't need more cuts in this big, beautiful bill, that the tariffs are going to take care of a lot of the predicted deficit because Trump does tend to do unorthodox things that always seem to work as far as I can tell. So let me know what you guys think. Drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I appreciate you watching the Black Anomaly Rising channel. I'm out.
I mean, really, I just don't want America to go bankrupt.
People leave my administration and they love us. And then at some point they miss it so badly. And some of them embrace it and some of them actually become hostile. I don't know what it is. It's sort of Trump derangement syndrome, I guess they call it. But we have it with others, too. They leave and they wake up in the morning and the glamour's gone. The whole world is different. And they become hostile. I don't know what it is. Someday you'll write a book about it and you'll let us know.